Fidel is equal parts a puzzle game and a roguelike. This blending of genres is interesting, as the sensibilities of the two genres would seem to be opposed. In a puzzle game, for example, the player usually can move freely and try things over and over again, without much penalty for doing so. Whereas in a dungeon crawler, mistakes are often punished severely, many times by death. However, Fidel manages to balance these two genre sensibilities together perfectly, and one of the key ingredients is the ghost mechanic. The ghost serves two purposes. First, it acts as an overall level timer, showing up to kill you after you spent too long in a single level. This helps subdue the pure puzzle aspects of the game by creating a sense of urgency and limiting your ability to find a perfect route through the stage. The second purpose of the ghost is as sort of a soft death mechanic. Rather than dying when the player loses all their hit points, the ghost appears. This leaves the player with a short amount of time to undo their last move and attempt to complete the rest of the level before the ghost reaches them. By making death less immediate, the player has a little bit more wiggle room to experiment and learn the way in which the different enemies behave. I'd also like to provide Fidel with a special Mechanic of the Year award for its Bart mechanic. Much like many other things in the game, the Bart mechanic is discovered intuitively. When the player dies in the game, they're often given a helpful message. One of those messages tells them that they can press a button to bark. When they press that button, though, it tells them dead dogs can't bark. This is, of course, a joke, but it also encourages the player to immediately attempt to bark as much as possible once they're alive again. This is likely to be rewarding, as the Bart mechanic has many uses to discover. Part of what's so great about the bark mechanic is that it almost feels like it's included simply as a joke. You play as a dog, so of course you can bark, but it's this seeming triviality combined with the slow realization of how essential the bark is to progressing through the game that makes it one of my favorite mechanics in the game and in recent history. This video was produced with support from my Patreon backers. If you liked the video, please share it with others. All of my videos will always be free, but if you'd like to provide additional support through Patreon, there's a link in the description. Even if you can only give $1 a month, it means a lot. Thanks for watching.